right, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so today I'm eating the rest of my steak. I'm having a little steak breakfast, okay? So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. Even if you're not new, if you haven't subscribed, definitely go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications. And next time we post a video, leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. I'm going to take grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. I got a hash brown. I got some toast that's back here. I didn't put on the plate because I got the little juice from the steak on the plate. I really wanted grits and not this hash brown, but I ain't having the whole enough grits in the one thing that was open, and the other one, maybe that was the one from, I may have had that like all the way back in my apartment, but in any event, I opened it up. Even it was sealed, but I opened it up and it was little critters. It's so nasty. Not roaches. I ain't got roaches, trust me. But I don't know if it happens to y'all, but it's like, it'd be like these, I don't know, I guess like little pincher bugs or whatever. I don't really know, but they'd be like, and maybe it's because I keep stuff too long, but like in my flour, I've seen them before, like in flour, not the flour I have now, but like in flour, or I haven't really ever seen them in grits though, but that's crazy. But I'm sorry, I really want some grits, but it was a brand new, never opened container, but it probably definitely was old. I can say with some grits, but I gotta give me some more grits. I just cut it up real cute. My steak got in. I hope my egg is at least a little warm. I tried to warm it up a little bit. I had cooked it, but then I was trying to cook the bubbies or warm the bubby up some food. He wanted tacos. Or more so, he wanted chips. I was trying to do that and then plate my food. But how I plated up my steak, that you'll see it better in the close up. That's how I like always would see Joe Button eating his steak. He would either go to a place and like get the steak with chimichurri sauce for dinner, or he would have steak and eggs. He wouldn't have the chimichurri sauce on the eggs. I mean, on the steak that he had for breakfast. But then also, he would go to this one place that had, the plate just looked so good every time. It was like sausage, grits. I feel like he had biscuits, eggs. It just looked so good. Oh, good. Y'all friend, the bubby, I was gonna make him like, I had got these, I think I told you before, last time I made the rotel tacos, I saw that they had these mini corn shells. So I got those. I was like, oh, these would be perfect for the bubby or whatever. I don't think give him them today. I want Doritos. I got Minute Maid zero sugar fruit punch today. Which I know was my jam for a while. Until I discovered that zero sugar tea. Baby. I'm really sorry about them clips, y'all.
5, 4, 3.
And I was talking to my manager today. She was saying she had ate something that upset her stomach. She said, "This is why you only." Did she say something about leftovers? Yeah, she said, "Why you only eat leftovers one day?" I said, "No." I said, "Don't blame it on the leftovers." The leftovers did nothing wrong here, folks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. First, to take the socks off. You got clothes on. It probably is a little chilly in here though because it's a little chilly outside. So, and I haven't adjusted the temperature, like I haven't turned the air off or whatever. But my manager, she is not a leftovers person. She may eat them one day, and that's a big mess. And she on it the next time. She said she gets that from her grandmother. Her grandmother, like, she was, lived with her grandmother for a good portion of her childhood, and her grandmother never ate leftovers. Like, her grandmother would like cook something new every day. So she's just not accustomed to eating leftovers. I told her I didn't grow up like that. My daddy, we ate the leftovers till they was gone. And most of the time we wanted to because, my dad cooked really good, so. But leftovers really didn't even last long for real. We'd be lucky if they made it a week, but all of us eating, like, 4 growing kids, like, them things didn't stand a chance. I don't know that I always have eaten. Why are you yelling? I don't know that I've always eaten as much as I do now. I probably have. But I definitely have always eaten as fast. But we tore down some food. But yeah, and my grandmother, my dad's mom, listen. I even still to this day, my grandmother, God rest her soul, she'd been gone for what's it? 10, maybe like 17, 18 years or something like that. I mean 15. 15, 16 years. But listen, still to this day, like I feel bad for throwing away, like if I have to throw away leftovers or whatever, like I'm like, I know she, you know, flipping over her grave because she ain't do that, okay? Like she was good to bring something out the freezer that was like 6 months old, but it be slapping though. We ate it. Don't question, don't ask her how long it's been in there, okay? Ain't none of your concern. So when to eat it. One time she pulled out these honey mustard wings. I still think about these wings because the sauce was so good, but don't nobody know how to recreate the sauce that she made. And I feel like she used the same sauce. We had duck for it had to be Thanksgiving for 1 year. My first time having duck. Can't remember how she prepared it. I think she might have grilled it, but man, that duck was so dang on good, and she made this sauce for the duck. Woo! It was so good. And these kids these days, they missing out, man. We need to recreate the times the past time. That holidays was like some of the best times, man, where all your aunts and uncles get together and they be cooking. I loved being in the kitchen, like helping out and stuff like that. Like I remember my grandmother, she was baking, like she had baked some desserts, like she would bake pies and stuff like that. And I remember helping. I don't know if I necessarily helped with the baking of the pies or even the preparation of the pie, but I just remember being in the kitchen while she was making said pies. One of my aunts, she lives in, well, they live in Vegas now, but I remember helping her do some stuff, like make 7-Up cake. Like, listen, our family go crazy about some 7-Up cake. It's a 7-Up pound cake. So good. And she make it the best. Don't let my daddy hear y'all say that. Or hear me say that. No, but he learned, like, I think he learned a lot of his baking things from her. But my dad made this dang on. Y'all know I've been trying to recreate this dang on cake. I should try it again. But the, was it that apple streusel, like apple cinnamon streusel, like pound cake that I had tried to make? It's an apple cinnamon cream cheese pound cake. Only thing I gotta get right is like making sure that the top doesn't split from the bottom. That was my issue last time. And then also I think just the cooking of it too. But I was cooking on I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video because I made a video. Boy.
What is that?
Oh, damn, I'm getting some new drink while I was up. But yeah, all I just say, we ate leftovers. We loved it, boy. Thanksgiving, it's always been my favorite holiday because I love to eat. And we always had the best food for Thanksgiving. And that was always when we would get together as family. Most of the time, we didn't always get together for Christmas. But Thanksgiving, more than likely, we would have. I remember this one time my dad had this big, imagine like the biggest, it was a serving tray. I mean, just imagine the biggest cookie sheet that you probably have in your house, okay? It was probably like, I mean, this tray, I don't know, can't even really, I mean, but maybe this ain't even really it in real life, but he had food on that serving tray. And then when most of the food was gone, he used that as his plate. He loaded that serving tray up and he ate it all. And this was before my dad, like my dad has been bigger than he is now. He lost a lot of weight. But even still, I mean, he had a belly and stuff, and maybe you could see it in his face, but his legs wasn't really super big. And he's tall. My dad's really tall, so like you really couldn't. I mean, you could tell, but you know what I'm saying. It didn't look real bad, like but he definitely weighed a little bit more. Well, like a sloppy shit. What?
Spider on his shirt.
So
It's Spider-Man.
that was funny. It was just like I just was amazed. And when we used to go, but I feel like that he did that when he was smaller than like the biggest he's ever been. Like maybe even the size he is now. Or smaller. Like my dad has always been real tall. He was really like looking at his pictures and stuff when he was little or a teenager. He was like tall and lanky, real skinny, real tall and skinny. But all his siblings were like that. A kid. Whoops! I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to like avoid eating the fat. I'm definitely full though. That was good. I was looking forward to that all day. And yes, it ain't breakfast time, but I wanted breakfast. I wanted it in a breakfast way. You know what I'm saying? What am I saying? But I've said this before, Gavin. Gavin gonna be like my manager. He not gonna eat no leftovers when he get older. He low-key might not even cook for real. But he has been very interested in like getting in the kitchen more, and I said I was gonna get him in a cooking class or something like that. I think that would be fun. He said he would enjoy it. But like I don't know, I just been like, I told him I was like, I need to, let go of the reins as far as like him like doing stuff like cooking or whatever. Like if I don't teach him, then how is he gonna learn? And I take that or think about that, or I have to start thinking about that even like in my job. Like I always say that, like, because they'd be like, oh, we want someone who had just a little bit more experience or had the experience in general. Just like, how are we supposed to learn if y'all don't give people a chance? I feel like if you can see that a person is willing to learn, they have the capability to be a fast learner or learn or adapt to an environment in which they're unfamiliar, if they've given you examples and things that they can learn very quickly on their toes and all that kind of stuff. Give these people a chance. Like, that's so annoying. Like, you just want, and then you go and give somebody who may have had the experience, but they turned out to be a worse candidate than the person that was hating on, basically. Not hating, but the person that you didn't want to go with because they didn't have this specific experience or whatever. I feel like if they have the skill set, they can transfer those skills, those experiences to any position. So all that's to say that I need to treat parenting like that, or at least just you know, having Gavin learn cooking and stuff like that, like, and with the grass. And he did, like, I mean, I saw how he cut help my mom cut grass or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, Gavin, I didn't even know you could do that. Shoot, I'm about to go ahead and let you see what you can do, you feel me? But like, I was just nervous, like, but again, how do they learn if you don't let them, if you don't teach them and let them do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll never learn, and then you'd be stuck doing it for them because you didn't want to teach them how to do it. But yeah, Gavin, it's so funny, Gavin, but he really thirsty. Him and the baby been thirsty to put my little black gloves on. I bought some black Playtex gloves for like when I'm cooking and stuff, because I really don't be liking it like, especially if I'm cooking chicken, because I feel like, but even still with the gloves, I'm washing my hands a lot of times too, but it just helps. Excuse me, I sometimes I definitely don't be wanting to touch raw chicken or any type of meat, especially with my hands, my nails or whatever, even though I wash my hands very thoroughly, but it just makes me feel better if I don't touch it directly. You feel me? But yeah, they be thirsty to put my little Playtex gloves on so they can play around in the food. But I let them, like I said, I let them mash up or mix up the stuff for the burgers. Gavin cooked the meat for the tacos, or for the Rotel taco. Yeah, the Rotel tacos. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to get used to it, because listen, he went as soon as he knew I was coming in the kitchen and cook, he's like, okay, what can I help with? And I appreciate him for being so helpful. That's just so awesome. And girl, if you teach him how to do it, then you ain't gotta do it, okay? He could be up in here cooking some stuff. Okay? So hello. Win-win for everybody. But I mean, he know how to cook some stuff. Like, he definitely know how to make him some noodles. And let me tell you, Gavin will make some noodles real quick. If he know I'm cooking something that he don't want to eat, he heard to try to make some noodles so that he don't gotta eat it, which is just really crazy to me. But I don't know why he be hating on my food like that. Like, you know, it'd be good, then end up being good, and I don't know whether he be lying or what, but he'd be like, oh, this is really good, you know what I'm saying? Like, he end up enjoying it allegedly, but like, you know, he be acting like he don't want to eat it, or where his nose be turned up. Y'all hear me? Especially when he done had his little heart set on going out to go get something to eat, when I never even said we was going to go get food or whatever. But he is very spoiled, because, you know, for the channel, I do a lot, eat out a lot, but for whatever reason, I'd be like wanting to make them make them food. I think I'm more inclined to cook when they are home versus when they not. When they not, I'm just like, shoot, I might go order something. But I think also it's just because it's only me. When it's both of them, like, ooh, this thing getting expensive. Even though I be spending, sometimes these videos get pretty expensive. But I don't know. It's just like, I feel like they be like, well, especially the bubby. I feel like the bubby really prefer a home cooked meal, honestly, over like eating out for real, which is pretty interesting. Like, I don't know. I think I don't know what happened. I had gave him something, like, but he tore, I think maybe whenever the last time I made a roast, he like tore that up. I mean, he tore it up. You hear me? Tore it up. And I don't know. He really like a home cooked meal. Gavin definitely prefers to eat out, that's for sure. But you know, over his dad's, I think they eat out often or whatever. So that's what he's used to and accustomed to. And then he'd be like, oh yeah, what's up? And I'd be like, you about to cook? What's up? All right, I done went off on a tangent. I need to go ahead and go. And y'all friend over here want to watch Spider-Man. So on that note, we're gonna peace out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. Hit that bell to get notifications the next time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one.